So today we've got on my far right, Gemma riding Jeremy, Ella riding Festivity, and Tara at the end here riding Buffy. Now all the girls enjoy competing, especially jumping. So in today's lesson, we're going to start off with some flat work and then we're going to progress onto riding over some poles on the ground to try and improve their accuracy and their control, and hopefully that will then carry on through to their next jumping lesson. So Gemma, when we get to A, we'll have a 3-loop serpentine, okay? So remember, on the serpentine, your pony's going to be bending at some parts of it and he's going to be riding straight at other parts of it. So we're going to start at A and we're going to gently curve into the left on the first loop. So it's the same aids as when you're on the circle. Feel your inside rein and ride your pony around with your inside leg. And then as you ride across the middle of the school, you're going to be riding in a straight line. Thumbs on top, Tara, don't turn your hands over. Good girl. So you're curving your pony around to the left, and then you ride completely straight. And when you get to the track, you're going to turn right. Watch you don't draw your leg back, Jem, to use your leg. Keep your heels down, that's it, good. So you ride straight, you don't let them turn until you're nearly on the track. Straight, straight, straight. Good, well ridden. And then we hit the track for a few more strides before we curve again. To the right. Straight again. All the way to the track, and then we bend them left by feeling our left rein. Our left leg on at the girth. And we finish our serpentine at C. You all done? Ready? Okay. Good. Okay. Whole ride, prepare to trot, working trot rising, and whole ride trot on. So we're going to do an exercise now where we're going to be changing the leading files. On the next long side, only Ella make a transition into walk. So sit tall, Ella, as you ask for the transition. Just keep feeling the rein and walk. That's it. And just talk to him because he's a little bit fizzy. That's it. And just stay and walk. That's lovely, Ella. Good. Just stay and walk. Just keep talking to him if he's a little bit gassy. And once you've gone round that next corner, Ella, see if you can make a transition to halt. So really draw up tall as you ask for the downward transition. Just relax your hand once he stands and just praise him, tell him he's a good boy. That's it, good. Okay, just ask him to halt one more time. And then just walk on again. And then when the ride catches up to you, you're going to become the new leading file. So maybe just shorten your reins a tad, Ella, before they catch up, because say you're going to next be in the lead, so you've got to control the pace. So have a little peek over your shoulder so you see where they are. And when you're ready, you can trot on. Lovely, well ridden, good girl. So you all really demonstrated there that you have got control and we've got the brakes working, so that's really good. I'm pleased with that. Well done, all of you, that's great. Okay, so what we're going to do then, we're going to think about the canter transition and how we ask the pony. So obviously, Gemma, the first thing is the quality of the trot beforehand, yeah? We want to establish a nice rhythm, and then when we actually ask for the canter transition, make sure we're not tipping forward, we're sitting really tall so we don't tip over his inside shoulder, and then you can apply the leg aids, inside leg on at the girth, outside leg behind the girth. So what we'll do, Gem, we can, if you trot on now, and then next time when you're in that corner where you are now, exactly where you are now, is where I want you to ask for the canter, and you can canter a full 20-metre circle. Just lift your toes a little bit and stretch the weight down as your heel, that's better, good. So the trot's great, no faster, we don't need to speed it up, we just want the impulsion but not speed, that's nice. Okay, whenever you're ready, so you sit tall and keep that inside leg on to ride him around the circle. Just allow with the hands a little bit, inside leg on. And when you get back to the place where you started canter, you can ask for trot again. That's nice, Gem, really nice. Sit tall. And then just let steady your rising trot just to bring him back. That's lovely. And when you're ready, make a transition to walk. Great. Good stuff. Okay, you can turn him in, Gem. All right, so we'll do this pole exercise, girls, which is just going to help you be a little bit more accurate for when you come to jumping, yeah? Because like we've talked about in all of our previous lessons, jumping the fence is the horse's job. Your job as the rider is to present him to the fence, just go large, Gemma, is to present him to the fence in a straight line to where you present him with the best opportunity to get over the fence, and then your job after the fence is to bring him back in control, not just gallop off around the field. Okay, so now we're in trot, things are obviously happening a little bit quicker. So we've got to start looking as soon as we're in that corner, ride the turn nice and smoothly, and also keep your outside leg and outside rein on, so you help them round the turn. Good. Now this is the hard turn now, the one going left. This is harder. So you really need to have your horse with you on this one. Give them a half halt, slow your trot down if you need to. Good, well done. And let's have it one more time again in trot, Gemma. So like I said, Tara and Ella, don't rely on Gemma just to lead you over the pole. She might go wrong, she might go a wonky line. You've got to do it for yourselves. Good. Now that turns sharp, so you've really got to have them around your inside leg and keep the, so hard work with your inside leg, Tara, because remember she's a bit stiff to the left. Good girl, well tried. Okay, and whole ride, prepare to walk, and whole ride walk.